Family's great and so are cousins, but they are destructive. Which is why this video is about my cousin stories. Because if they had the money, they would make a Death Star and accidentally destroy the planet. When me and my cousins, who we call Suli, Tito, and then a friend, were at a sleepover, we were outside with no supervision. So Suli thought it would be a good idea to go to her grandmother's house and get some random poles because we had a game where we would pretend to be ninjas. So after I chose my pole, I was on a walk roll for some reason. I don't remember why, but then I dropped the pole down this giant ditch or whatever this is. I went down there to get it, and going down, I was going to tell them not to go with me. But then I thought they would be smart enough not to go in the ditch with me. But what did they do? They jumped in. So a bunch of little kids were stuck in the ditch. Fortunately, there was a fence next to us. Unfortunately, it was locked, obviously. And we were this small to where the fence looked like this when we looked up. Maybe shorter. So what do? We jumped it. And thank God we were safe, because who knows what could have happened if it was infested in snakes. And I'm sure you would think that we would learn our lesson just by being in there. But no, we would still do the same thing playing soccer. The ball went over the wall next to the front yard because their house is next to the ditch. Recently, my dad was making un carne asada, so of course some of the family would come. And it was me, Tito, Suli, my cousin Anna, and Ethan. And our new cousin that we met that day. And because we just met him and we can't say his name, I'll make one up. Reek. Oh. So a bunch of 13, 14, and 15-year-olds thought it was a good idea to bring our 10 or 12-year-old cousin to a small, unlocked ditch in front of my house, and nothing happened. We thought it would be more exciting to go in the ditch, but it wasn't. Now, the last story for the video, don't you ever do this is horrible! He almost set a person's house on fire. One day, it was just me, Tito, and Suli. We were walking around the neighborhood, and it was a normal day until they're trying to make a flaming bottle. Later, Suli went into my tia's house, and Tito had a lighter. So what did he do? He put a pile of needles together to make a little pile and set it on fire. And the little flame quickly grew into a bonfire. And it was on some guy's front yard, surrounded by pine needles, surrounded by trees. Then I ran to get water from my tia's house, but to my surprise, he handled the fire before it even caught to the house. Please don't ever do any of this stuff. Stay safe and don't become a pile of ashes trying to burn something. But instead, can you please subscribe?